The New York Liberal Mayor Eric Adams is in huge trouble with the federal government over his latest criminal charges. Of course, there seems to be a bit of a trend recently in the Western world with left-wing parties in power and left-wing leaders and a lot of corruption. From the SNP in Scotland to the Labour Party in Britain in general, and of course the US Democrats across America, and in this case New York. And Eric Adams, the mayor. Now the governor obviously has the power to also remove him from office. There's a lot of people who have come out to say, well, he's fallen out with some of the US Democrats in the establishment, and this is basically a stitch-up. But a lot of people are saying this goes back to a couple of years ago, when it came to his campaigns. And it's not really just about Eric Adams himself, it's also about some of the top people around him in his team. And this is going to be causing a lot of trouble, especially in the upcoming election, because all people can see in their heads in New York is that, well, Eric Adams, corrupt, he's part of the US Democrats, and the elections are coming. Who is the Democrats candidates? Oh, it's Kamala Harris. Well, we don't want her. Now, Donald Trump has come out to say he's actually going to be able to eventually, over time, turn New York red again. He could turn New York Republican. Now, it's a very difficult thing to do, but he himself, as one candidate on behalf of the Republicans, can do it. We've seen the crowd in Harlem, and we've seen the crowd in Brooklyn, in Queens, everywhere he goes in New York. The sort of people that used to by default vote Democrat are now converting to Republicans. But Eric Adams himself has come out to make a statement to say that he denies all these criminal charges. He's done absolutely nothing wrong. Let's go to it.
My fellow New Yorkers, it is now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes. If so, these charges will be entirely false, based on lies. But they would not be surprising. I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target, and a target I became. For months, leaks and rumors have been aimed at me in an attempt to undermine my credibility and paint me as guilty. Just this past week, they searched the home of our new police commissioner, looking for documents from 20 years ago, just 1 week after he joined my administration. Enough. I will fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and my spirit.
I love this because, yes, he's fallen out with some of the US Democrats, but he's trying to learn from Donald Trump. He's trying to pretend to be like Trump. Oh, there's a target on me. I'm working on behalf of all of you. And I'm the people's mayor. And they're coming for me. It's all lies. It's all stitch-ups. One of the most authoritarian mayors that New York has had in a long time. The guy's a nutter. He's not a good mayor. Crime continues to go up in New York. Yes, he's got his supporters, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter that some people are going to say, well, I met him once. He's quite nice. That's irrelevant. It's about actions and the outcome of policies and programs. And none of these people are good enough for New York.